Hey, Beaver Readers, it's Miss Chambers. We have our ninth book for First Chapter Friday, and it's by T.L. Simpson, and it's called Copefield. So get ready. It's a saddie. Everything buzzes. My elbows, my hands. Pops would have yelled at me, would have said, "Every time, Craw, every damn time. Your swing is off. Your stance is off. Everything about you is off." He'd have said that if he wasn't on the floor. Blood leaking from his mouth and nose. Him cursing and gargling its own juices. One thing he taught me: do the right thing, do the hard thing. Looking at him, I'm not so sure. He always says baseball is about timing. I guess he's right. The timing was off. You hit too low on the bat, these vibrations move through your body, electrocute your bones. Hit the highest, hit too high, same thing. There's a sweet spot, dead center of the board, right where you want it to be. Wouldn't have buzzed if I had done it right. Looking down at him, looking at big time, crying across the room. Can't say it matters much. Seems like my timing was just about perfect. Pop tries to get up, one hand on the ground, blood falling on the artificial turf like drops of rain, bright red against green, Christmas colors. Then he falls again, rolls to his back, and then looks up at me. "Jesus Christ," he says. "Call 911. Crawford Cope thinks baseball matters, Part 1. American Idiot, Green Day. Pop holds Big Time's hand as we cross the parking lot. He looks at me, clean shaven, wearing a suit and a pair of aviator glasses. I can't even see his stitches. It's hidden in his tangled brown hair, which he wears swept back. He says, "Smile, some craw. It's going to be all right." And I believe him. Because one thing about Pops is this: no matter what happens, he will take care of it. He'll make sure everything keeps going or keeps moving. Pops is the glue that keeps us together, and he always has been. He kept us together when Mama left. Keep us together now. "Don't worry. I'm fine," I tell him. Big Time says, "Can we get pizza after this?" Pop tells him we can. We get as many pizzas as he wants. Because it's not a bad day, it's a good day. It's the kind of day we will celebrate after. "So where do you want pizza from, Big Time? How much pizza do you think a little guy like you can eat?" Big Time smiles and he says he can eat all the pizza. Every pizza there ever was. Pop looks back at me, saying with his eyes, "Can you believe this, kid?" He smiles, like nothing ever happened between us. But I can feel it. I can't forget. God knows I've tried, but I cannot. Been 2 months and all this stuff been swirling around inside me like the contents of a toilet bowl. Nothing I can sort out. Nothing I'd want to sort out either. I was glad at first, but now I'm mixed up and all over the place. What kind of person hits their own father with a baseball bat? Crawford Cope, that's who. Pop holds the door to the courtroom open for me. We walk toward the courtroom. Inside, there's nobody except a judge, who winks at Pop and says, "How you been, old timer?" "Been real good, Brucey boy." Seems like Pop's is buds with every person we meet. He grew up in Quiet County. Then we moved back here once baseball was done with him, right before Mama run off and we never saw her again. They just about built a statue of the man up at Hosanna, which is where half the county goes to school. Even though it's a good hour to get there for some of us, Hosanna isn't much of anything to begin with. A blip on the map. Blink and you'll miss it. But they have a baseball team, the Hosanna Patriots, colors red, white, and blue. You can't find anyone around here who don't know about Hunter Cope, the boy from the backwoods of Arkansas who made it through to the league. The judge laughs and says, "Hey, my nephew just started playing baseball. When should I start teaching him the right way to swing the bat?" He just goes up to the tee and thunks at it. Like, gets some distance, but not much. Just a little. Kind of funny, all these kids with no clue what to do. Kids in right field running all the way to first base trying to get the ball. Hell, I even seen the runner go chasing after the ball one time. They both laugh. Pop says, "That'll happen." "So when's too young? And are you giving lessons?" "Start him off early," I say. "Ask my boy here. He was hitting nukes by the time he was 6. And no to lessons. Family secret." The judge looks down the bench at me, head to toe, like he sized me up. "I believe it," he says, matter of fact, like don't question it. He is a judge, you know. "You look just like your father. I bet you hear that all the time." I sure do. Bet every single day of my life. Big Time says, "I hit a shot over the fence, first game ever." "Oh," the judge says, "that's why they call me Big Time." "Well, aren't you something?" The lawyers come in. They sit down where we're supposed to sit. One says hello to me and asks about baseball, asks about workouts, says his son complains they're too long, says he wishes he could get him to give a damn. All he wants to do is play Xbox all year. Then he gets out in the heat and feels sick to his stomach. I said to him, "Of course you feel sick, Lewis. You're soft." He doesn't listen to me. I just say, oh, to that. He's a freshman, Luis Iglesias. You know him? I know him a little. Yeah? What do you think? You a good catcher? He just got moved up to varsity. So you haven't played with him yet? Not a lot, I say. But I'm looking past him at big time. Pop says, can I talk with Craw outside a minute before we start? The judge says he can. So he leads me back out of the courtroom, leaves big time behind, sitting on a bench, watching some YouTube video on his tablet from outer space, no doubt. In the hallway, Pop looks this way and that, then he looks me straight in the eye, one hand on my shoulder. It's going to be fine, he says. I don't say nothing. I find it's best to keep my mouth shut most of the time, to keep the swirling toilet bowl locked inside my skull. Once open my mouth, just a little, and it can all come out at once. Then what? Don't nobody want that. Listen, Pop says. Don't say nothing to the judge. You have the right to remain silent and all that. Don't say a thing. This ain't like a jury trial. You're still a kid, and everybody in that room is on your side. No one wants to see you throw away your future. I break eye contact. Look at my shoes, Jordans, crisp and clean. Pop pulls me into a hug. Most of all, I don't want to see you throw your future away, he whispers. I'm on your side, Craw, I promise. Even after everything you've done to me. I hear you. Comes out soft, like a mumble. You think you're the only one who ever lost his cool and done something stupid? Believe me, I've been where you are 100 times. I lost my cool in ways you can't imagine. You just got some anger problems you got to get under your control. But don't worry. Me and Judge go back a ways. And I done talked to him about everything. He agrees with me. Everything's going to get better from here. You just got to put in the work, Craw. It's just like baseball. You got some work to do. That's all. My soul is leaving my body, watching this whole scene from afar, a little ghosty up in the rafters, like bon voyage. Pop takes my chin in his hand, directs my eyes to his. Hey, he said, I know you feel bad about what happened, but I don't. You got to forgive yourself because it's all in the past. And all we can do is try and be right from here on. I nod my head, yes. We are family, he says. There's not one thing more important than family. He gets quiet thinking. Then he scruffs my hair like I'm a child. His hand goes to my cheek. He gives me a little slap, not hard, but hard enough to snap my soul back into place. He's right. There's nothing more important than family. When Mama left us, I learned that the hard way how it feels when a family breaks up. There's no way I'm visiting that pain on big time. Pops does his best to be both mom and dad, failing sometimes, but getting it right sometimes too. We could have fallen apart back then, but he kept us going. And how did I repay him? I busted his head open with a baseball bat because I can't control myself, because my fuse might be long, but it runs hot. When I have had enough, I don't have the means to stop myself from acting stupid. I guess that's what they mean when they say I got anger management problems. All folks get mad sometimes, but not all of them grab a weapon and hurt somebody. You know what happens if you lose your cool in front of the judge, Pop says? One of the lawyers opens the door. Behind him, I can see Big Time sitting on that bench. He's laughing so hard at whatever video he's watching. Headphones on, oblivious to how loud he's being. Nothing good, Pops, I say. He nods, gives me a soft smile. Nothing good at all. Big Time glances over his shoulder, sees me. He gives me a grin and a thumbs up, still oblivious. God, I love that kid. The lawyer leans out the door and says, the judge is ready to start.